tahniah. Secara langsung ini dibawakan khas kepada anda oleh Akademi YouTuber Malaysia. Sebuah inisiatif e-didik Malaysia dan Kelab Guru Malaysia. Tumpukan perhatian anda. Siaran langsung akan bermula sebentar lagi. Link sijil akan diberikan di hujung siaran ini. Pastikan diisi dalam tempoh yang ditetapkan. Terima kasih.
Alright, Assalamualaikum. Hello and good evening to the teachers, parents and all the wonderful students who are here today. Welcome to Pusat Tuisyen Academy YouTuber. Bermula percuma, selamanya percuma. How are you doing today? I hope that all of you are ready for today's lesson. Before we proceed, let's begin our session with Kitab Al-Fatihah. And students from other religion can recite their respective prayers. All right, let's begin with our Al-Fatihah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah. All right, Amin, Amin, Ya Rabbal Alamin. Thank you. Now, let me introduce the teachers in the studio for today's class. I am Cikgu Filza from SMK Section 4 Bandar Kinrara, Puchong Selangor as the moderator. And together with us, we also have Madam Gan from SMK King George V Seremban Negeri Sembilan, who is in charge of the technical support. Also, Cikgu Shirley from SMK Taman University, Skudai Johor, who is the observer to ensure the smoothness of our lesson. And of course, our teacher for today is Cikgu Aishah from SMK Meranti, Pasir Mas, Kelantan. Alright, dear viewers, we at Pusat Tuisyen Academy YouTuber provides you with free online classes. Let's take this opportunity to gain knowledge and do your revision. On behalf of Academy YouTuber AYU, we are now live on Cikgu Aishah's channel, Learn English with Cikgu Aishah. So, please support her by clicking the subscribe button now. Support ya, click the subscribe button. Okay, so before we begin, I have a few reminders to all of you. First, please pay attention to our lesson, reduce the amount of chatting, use the chat box wisely, and secondly, regarding the certificate link, the link will be given at the end of our session. So please remember to use your EDD account when you fill in your particulars. If you have yet to have your EDD email, we will share the link at the chat box for you to apply one. And remember to fill in the form within the time limit, which is 30 minutes. All right, great news to those who join our classes. You have the opportunity to accumulate credit points to claim interesting items for free, such as the headphones, t-shirts, calculators, and many more. We will also share the catalog link at the chat box later. What you have to do is to listen to the 4-digit codes given by our teacher, our presenter, who is Cikgu Aishah, at the interval of 5, 20, 40, and 55 minutes of the presentation. So, do listen carefully as the presenter will only say out the code during that time only. And the codes must not be written by the students at the chat box. Okay? So, without any further delay, let's welcome Cikgu Aishah with her topic for today, active and passive voice. Okay, to you, Cikgu Aishah.
Thank you, Cikgu Filza. Okay, without wasting any more time, let me share my screen first. Okay. Okay. All right. So you can see my screen, right?
Yep, can see it clearly.
All right.
But maybe we can share the first code digit first.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So let me share the first code. Okay. First code. Okay. Get your pen and your notebook. Okay. Write this down. Okay. So the first code for tonight is A1. Okay. A1. Okay. One more time. A1. Right. Okay, so I'm sure you already got it. Okay, so welcome. Okay, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. Okay, thank you for support us every week. Right? So I'm really appreciate and grateful for to all of you. Okay, so do keep continue support us teachers here. Right? So I can see a lot of familiar names, okay, in the chat box. Okay, thank you. Like Nisha, Kavya, Adriana, Lee, who else? Durga, okay. So thank you very much, okay, uh, to be for being with us every week, almost every week, okay. So let's look at the slide. Okay. So who's here with us tonight? Okay, so Madam Filza already introduced them, but let me introduce them once again. Okay, so here is of course me, okay, Cikgu Aishah. Okay, so I'm the presenter for tonight, and this is my channel. Okay, you can see this when you visit my channel. You can see this channel art. Okay, learning English with Cikgu Aishah. Okay, next to me is Cikgu Gan. Okay, she's not the moderator tonight. She's the control host tonight. Okay, this is her channel, Educator Omni Tube. Okay, and next is Teacher Shirley, the beautiful woman tonight. All right. Look how elegant she is, okay, tonight. Teacher Shirley, and this is her channel, Shirley Jan, Learning Through Fun. And of course, last but not least is Teacher Filza. So she's the moderator tonight, and this is her channel, Teachers Life Leads. So support us by watching our videos and subscribe, okay? I'm sure you already subscribed all our channels. Okay, next. Okay, so here are the teachers in English Language Secondary School of AYU. Okay, the active teachers that doing live class every week. Okay, here Cikgu Giri, Bless Ferry, Teacher Emily, Teacher Heidi, and Madam Manjit Kaur. They're doing classes for SPM. Okay, SPM. So their classes is on Monday. On Monday is Cikgu Giri and Madam Gan, and on Wednesday 5 p.m. every week is Teacher Heidi, Teacher Emily, and Bless Ferry, and also Madam Manjit classes. Okay, so here are the teachers who's contribute all the videos in English secondary playlist. Okay, you can see all of them here. Okay, so do visit our playlist and watch all the videos there. Okay, next. Okay, this is the link. Okay, so this is the link for the SPM. Okay, English SPM 1119, and this is the link for English PT3. So this link will be shared at the end of our lesson today. Okay. Okay, so why are you? Okay, why every week you watch, you join AYU classes? Why? What's so special about AYU? Okay. One, yes, of course, you get knowledge, new knowledge every week. That is what's so special with IU, because the tuitions is free. Okay. Next, of course, you make a lot of new friends. Okay, this I'm sure about. Okay, and this is the special one, rewards. Okay, you receive reward just by watching what? Just by joining IU classes. Okay, so plenty of prizes will be given to you. Okay, as long as you get the credit point, you get enough credit point to claim your rewards. So I'm sure you already know what are the rewards that you're going to receive. Okay, so what you need to do to get this reward is, one, by watch IU live online class. Second, get 4-digit code. Okay, this code will be given during the classes. Okay. Third, get presenter's username. This also will be shared at the end of the class. And then when you got all that, you fill in the credit record form. So of course, this also will be shared at the end of this lesson. And finally, you will get a certificate. Okay? But all this only, you will get this only if you have EDD email. So this is the most important one. You need to have EDD email. So make sure when we share the link to get the email, fill in the form, right? Make sure you do that. Okay? Okay, now. So let's start our lesson tonight. Are you ready? Okay, are you ready, students? Okay, I hope you are ready. So our topic for tonight is active voice and passive voice. So, okay, let's try this simple exercise. Now, between sentence A and sentence B, identify which sentence is in active voice and which sentence is passive voice. Okay, so type your answers. Say either A, active or passive, B, and then active or passive.
Okay, let's wait for the students to give their answers.
Okay. So type A, active, passive. B, active, passive.
All right, we have from Muhammad Khairul Fitri. A is active voice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What
And
about B?
Nisha. Oh no, Khairul Fitri. B is passive voice.
Hmm.
Nisha, you need to put A is for active or passive voice. You need to type there. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Type sentence A, active or passive. Sentence B, active or passive voice.
Okay, so far we are still waiting for them to type their answers.
Mm-hmm. Come on, come on.
All right, how about the others?
Which one is active voice? Which one is passive voice? No? That's it?
Okay.
Only that? All right.
So far only from
So far
Muhammad
only-
Khairul Fitri.
Okay. Oh, Siti Arya say A for active. Okay. B is it active or passive? Okay.
Chitra, A,
so-
active voice.
Okay. So yes, A is active voice and B is passive voice. My brother drives the car is active voice and the car is driven by my brother is passive voice. So what is passive voice? What is active voice? Or when do we use this active and passive voice? Okay, so let's look at this table. So active voice, okay. Active voice we use when the action is done by the subject in the sentence. Okay, action is done by the subject. So example, the dog chased the naughty boys. So the dog is the subject, chased is action, naughty boys is the object that received the action from the dog. So this naughty boy is chased by the dog. Okay. Passive voice we use when the action is done to the subject in the sentence. Okay. Action is done to the subject in the sentence. Example, the naughty boys were chased by the dog. So in this sentence, the naughty boys is the subject in this sentence, and they received. Okay, the action were chased is done to them. Okay, so this is passive voice. Okay, we use active voice. Number 2 is when we want to emphasize the subject or doer in the sentence. We want to emphasize, maksudnya tekankan who's doing the action. For example, Ali has arranged the books. So you want to emphasize Ali. Who has arranged the books? It's Ali. Okay, so Ali, we want to make sure Ali is important. We want to know Ali is the doer of the action. Okay. Passive voice we use when the subject or doer is known or does not need mentioning. Okay, we can mention the doer of the action, or we don't need to mention the doer of the action. Okay, so it can be like this. The books have been arranged by Ali. Okay, here we mention Ali, and the second sentence is the books have been arranged. Okay, here Ali is not important. What important is that the books have been arranged. Okay, so this is passive voice. Okay, number 3, okay, we use active voice when we demonstrate an experiment or a process. For example, okay, boil some water. This is like instruction sentence, right? Or imperative sentence. Boil some water, put the boiling water into the teapot. So, passive voice we use when we describe an experiment or a process. Okay, for example, the cans of sardines are sent to a machine where they are labeled. Or if you want to change this active voice to passive voice, we say some water is boiled. Okay, water is boiled, and then the water is put into the teapot. So we describe this process. So when we describe a process, we use passive voice. Okay, when we demonstrate a process, we use active voice. Okay. Okay. Rules. Okay. To use active voice or passive voice, there are rules. Okay. So, rules, what is that? Okay. Rules number 1 is in active voice, the subject must have an active verb. Okay. Active voice must have active verb. For example, okay, mechanics repair cars. Okay. So, the subject in this sentence is mechanics. Okay, mechanics. So who do the action? So subject is who do the action. Okay, the active verb is action or action is repair, and the object, things that receive the action, is cars. Okay, so repair is active verb. Okay, in passive voice, the subject must have a passive verb. For example, cars are repaired by mechanics. So subject here, things that receive the action, is cars. The passive verb is are, repaired. Are repaired. Okay. So the object here is mechanics. Okay. How to form an active verb? Okay. So active verb is really is a main verb lah, and it's depend on the tenses. So this is active voice formation or form or structure, like subject plus active verb plus object, and formation of passive verb, subject plus passive verb plus by plus object. So passive verb can be formed by verb to be plus past participle of main verb. Okay, this is passive verb. Verb to be plus past participle of main verb. Okay, so the rules for grammar. Okay, when a sentence is changed from active voice to passive voice, the tense of the verb has to remain the same. Okay, for example, tense in simple present. Okay, the active voice, main verb, for example, is give. Okay, so in passive voice, you need to add am, is, are plus past participle of the verb give. So it's become, for example, it's I am given, or is given, or are given. Okay, this is in simple present tense. Okay, in simple past, if the main verb is gave, okay, gave. So in passive voice, you need to add was or were and plus past participle of the main verb, which is gave. So the example is was given. Past participle for the give is given. So example was given. Same here for simple future. Okay, the active voice will plus main verb. So example, will give. So when we change to passive voice, it will become will be plus past participle of verb. So it becomes will be given. Okay, we must add here will be given. Okay, so for present continuous, in active voice, am, is, are plus main verb with ing because it's continuous. So the main verb must be with ing. For example, is giving. Okay, is giving. So when we change to passive voice, okay, am, is, are remain, but you must add being. Okay, must add being and then add past participle of verb. So it's become is being given. Okay, in passive voice, is giving become is being given. Okay, next in past continuous. Okay, so in past continuous, the verb to be is was or were, and then you plus main verb with ing. Example, was giving. So when we change to a passive voice, was and or were remain, and then you must add being, okay, plus being, and plus past participle of verb. So it's become were being given. Good. So you need to follow these rules, okay, when you change active voice to passive voice according to the tenses. That's why the tenses must remain. Okay. Same.
Okay. Excuse me, teacher, Cikgu Aishah. I think it's
Mhm.
time to share the second digit of the
The
code.
second digit already. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Okay. The second digit for tonight's code is 7. 7. 7. Okay.
All right.
All right. Okay. So far, uh, I hope. Is there any questions so far?
Okay, students, if you have any question, you may type it out at the chat box. Okay, take this opportunity to ask
Yeah,
questions
if
to
I
your
can answer,
teacher.
I can answer. If not, maybe teacher feels I can answer. Teacher
Yeah.
Selena can answer, or Madam Gun can help us. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
no question, teacher.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
very
so
good.
far no question.
Okay, so let's go to next slide. Okay, another rules. Okay, for present perfect. Okay, when a sentence is changed from active voice to passive voice, the tense of the verb has to remain the same. So for present perfect, if in active voice, we must have the verb to be has, have. This is verb to have. Okay, has or have plus main verb in past participle because it's perfect, perfect tense. So main verb must be in past participle. For example, has picked. So when we change this to passive voice, it's become has or have remain you must add been, okay? Has been, and then add past participle of the main verb, right? So it becomes has been picked, okay? Has been picked. So this is in passive voice. Okay, for past perfect, okay? So for past perfect, the verb to have become had, okay? Only one had, and then you add main verb in past participle. So for example, had bought, okay? Had bought. This is past participle for buy, okay? Had bought. And then when you change to passive voice, it becomes had plus been plus past participle. Okay, so it becomes had been bought. Okay, had been bought for past perfect. And for future perfect, okay, you must have will. Okay, for active voice, you must have will. And then you plus have or has. Okay, depends on the subject, singular or plural. And then you plus main verb in past participle. So, for example, will have selected. So when we change to passive voice, you add will have remain, you add been, and then you add past participle of the main verb. So it becomes will have been selected. Okay? So these are the rules for you to follow when you want to change active voice to passive voice. Okay, next rules. Okay, when a sentence is changed from active voice to passive voice, the verb has to agree with the subject of the sentence. Okay, just now it's about tenses. Now the verb subject agreement. So the verb must agree to the subject. Okay, for example, active voice. She is sewing the curtains. So here is the subject is she. She is sewing the curtains. So when we change to passive voice, the curtains become the subject. So the curtains. Here the curtains is plural. Okay, because you can see S here, plural. So because the subject already plural, so the verb you have to change. You cannot use is anymore. You have to change to are so that it agree with the subject. Okay, so the curtains are being sewn by her. Okay, so she become her. Okay, the curtains are being sewn by her. This is what it means. Okay, subject verb agreement. Okay, another example. She was decorating the room. She was decorating the room. So when we change this active sentence, active voice to passive voice, it becomes the room was being decorated by her. Okay, so here was remain because the room, only one room. So remain was. And we use being because it is in past continuous. Right? Past continuous, we add being. Right? So that's rules for subject-verb agreement. Okay. Next rule. We must not omit, okay? We must not omit the adverb or preposition when we change a phrasal verb from the active voice to the passive voice. Okay, for example, in the sentence, some robbers broke into the bank last night. So we have here into. This is preposition. So when we change to a passive voice, we cannot omit this. Okay, we must put it within the sentence. Okay, so it becomes the bank was broken into last night. We cannot write the bank was broken last night, so it's wrong. Do not omit into. Okay, must add. Okay, all right. So what is phrasal verb? What is phrasal verb? Phrasal verb means is a verb with plus preposition or verb with plus adverb. So it becomes phrasal verb. Okay. All right. Another rules. Oh, so many rules tonight. A lot of rules. Okay. We use with. Okay. Instead of by in a passive voice sentence when the verb refers to a state of things rather than an action, rather than to an action or to an instrument that is used by someone. For example, the supermarket is crowded with people today. So it's crowded is the state. It's not action done to the supermarket. So it's the state, the condition of the supermarket. So we use with, okay, not by, because okay, because there is no action done to supermarket. That's why we cannot use by. So it is wrong if we say the supermarket is crowded by people, because by is only when the action is done to the subject. So we use with people today. Or my mailbox was flooded with bulk email over the weekend. So this is also the same as the supermarket, the state of the subject. Okay. So
All right.
remember.
Cikgu Aishah, I
Mhm.
think it's time for us to take 1 minute break.
All right. Let's go to a break.
Okay.
Wow, banyaknya hadiah menarik menanti anda. Wah, kini Akademi YouTuber mengambil inisiatif baru di mana memberikan hadiah-hadiah ini secara percuma. Ya, percuma kepada anda semua. Bagaimana caranya? Dengan mengikuti kelas tuition online percuma Akademi YouTuber sambil mengutip mata kredit, anda dapat menukarkannya dengan hadiah-hadiah yang menarik ini. Tunggu apa lagi? Segalanya percuma. Jangan lepaskan peluang tau. Dah dapat banyak hadiah menarik, takkan nak lepaskan peluang. Layari www.academyyoutuber.com sekarang untuk maklumat lanjut.
Okay, back to you, Cikgu Aishah.
Okay, welcome back. Thank you for not going anywhere. All right. So, let's see what is the next slide. Slide is about. So it's time to test
Cikgu Aishah,
whether-
before the quiz, we have one question here from Nisha. Teacher, is passive voice means the word is incorrect or wrong?
Oh, okay. No, Nisha. It's not about incorrect or correct. Passive mean we change one sentence in active, we change to a passive sentence. Kalau bahasa Melayu is ayat pasif, ayat negatif. So we just want to share that to say that active voice, we want to emphasize the subjects who is doing the action. In passive voice, we want to emphasize that what is done to the subject. Okay, so no incorrect words or wrong words in active to passive voice. Okay, we change one form to another form. How to change from active to passive. Okay. I hope that answers your question. Right. So quiz 1. Okay, let's try whether you understand. You really understand. Okay, let's test your understanding. Quiz 1. Okay, here, pick out the mistake. Okay, pick out the mistake in the following sentence. So you need to rewrite the sentences correctly. Okay, you pick out the mistake and then you rewrite the sentence. Okay, so example, the letter was sent to the office. So what is the mistake here?
All right.
Send it. Okay.
That's the sentence.
Okay. So send it. Send is wrong here. Okay, so what is the correct sentence? The letter was sent to the office. Okay, so send it is not the past participle for sent. So it's sent. Okay, so when you want to change active voice to passive voice, you need to know the past participle for the main verb. Okay, you need
there
to
is
know
a typo, I think, over there, right? The letters, maybe in plural.
Yes. Thank you,
typo.
Cikgu Filza, typo. The letters.
Okay?
The letters. Okay. Because were there, right? Were.
Yeah.
So it means plural. Okay. Sorry, typo. Okay. So thank you. Okay, so this is example how you going to answer this quiz. Okay, ready? Let's try question number 1. Okay, pick out the mistake. The cheese were ate by mice. Okay, what is the mistake in this sentence? Okay, type the mistake word.
All right, students, you can give it a try over here. Okay.
Do we have any answers?
Still waiting for them to type. Muhammad Khairul Fitri typed 8.
8. Okay. Is there any,
And
okay.
then Emily Shazni were 8. Siti Adriana 8.
All right. Okay. Only type the mistake.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Li
So
Chun
let's see
Hao
the.
and Lin Suk Teng also the same 8.
Okay. So let's see. Yes, correct. It's 8. So what is the correct sentence? Okay. Type the correct sentence. The full sentence.
Okay. Now the
Afkar.
students, you need
I can
to type the full sentence.
I can see Afkar Alam Shah. Say K8 eat. The cheese were eat by mice. Okay. So that's Afkar answers. Do we have
That's
any
from
other
Afka.
answer? Another answer?
Nisha corrected it to 8 8 to eat. How to say this? That's why you need to type in full sentence, students.
Yeah. The full sentence. The cheese
Yeah, full
were
sentence.
8 is wrong. So what is the correct sentence?
Hmm.
The cheese were okay. 8. You need to change to past participle. What is the past participle for 8?
Okay, Li Chun Hao. The cheese were eaten by mice. The cheese were eat by mice. That's from Li Chun Hao
Right.
and Muhammad Khairul Fitri. The cheese were eaten by mice.
All right. So the cheese were eaten by mice.
Okay,
Okay.
Lin Suk Teng also. The cheese were eaten by mice.
All right. Next, second question. The patient was took to the hospital. Okay, already answer there. Took. Okay, what is the correct answer? The sentence. The correct sentence for number 2.
Okay, write the full sentence.
Write
You
the
type
full
the
sentence.
type the full sentence.
Yes, Li Junhao. 8 is past tense, so participle
Mm-hmm.
for 8 is eaten. Okay, what is the correct sentence for number 2?
Okay. Okay, we have from Nur Shahida Alicia. The patient was taken to the hospital. Same
Okay.
goes with Li Chun Hao's answer. The patient
Yes.
was taken to the hospital.
All right.
Nisha's answer also.
All right. Correct. The patient was taken to the hospital. Okay. Next. Try number 3. Many new houses are being built in that area. Many new houses are being built in that area. Okay. The mistake here.
Okay,
Many
type
new
the mistake
houses.
first. Mistake.
Okay, type the mistake first.
Uh,
Many new houses are being built in that area. So the mistake here is
okay, we are still waiting for them to type the answer. Okay, Emily Shazni R. We have different answer from Li Chun Hao houses.
houses.
The rest of them Nisha, Khairul Fitri, R.
Are okay. So it's
Siti Adriana houses.
no, it's built. Okay, it's built, Not houses correct. Are is correct. Being also correct. So it's built. Okay, built. So
Lin Suteng built.
yes, correct. Very good. So now the mistake here is built. Okay. So what is the correct sentence? Okay, what is the correct sentence? R is correct because houses. Houses is plural, so R is correct. Okay. Subject verb agreement. So these two agree. Okay. So what is the correct sentence? So the mistake here or the error here is built. So how do you change built?
Okay, Li
Yeah.
Chun Hao, many new houses are being built in that area.
Yes, that is correct. Are being built. Okay, built. So the spelling for
Alright.
built is wrong. Okay, it's built. This is the
Okay, we
past
have different
participle.
answer from Nisha. Many new house are building in that area.
That is incorrect, Nisha. That is incorrect. Okay, this
Hmm.
is the answer. Okay, many new houses are being built in that area.
Okay,
Okay.
Lin Suteng correct. Hmm.
Mm. Okay, so let's try number 4. There's no number
Oh, okay,
4.
okay. Why don't Cikgu Aishah share
Yeah,
the next code
the
first?
next code. Okay, before we start with second quiz, okay, we have to do a lot of quizzes tonight so that you to make sure that you understand. Okay, so the third.
The
Is it
third,
already the
yeah,
third code, right?
yeah,
Okay, the third
third.
code is 7. 7. One more time. It's 7. Okay?
All right.
All right. So let's continue. Okay? Because we have a lot of questions tonight. All right. Now, the next exercise is you need to change the active voice into passive voice. Okay? Change the active voice into passive voice. Okay, number 1. This sentence is they make the decisions. This is in active voice. Now, type the passive voice. Okay, type the passive voice. Okay, type now.
Okay, that's the answer from Lee Chun Hao, I think. They
Mm-hmm.
made the decisions. Same goes with Nisha, also the same thing. And Khairul Fitri also, they made the decisions.
Right. So here means that you forgot to add the verb to be. When in passive voice, before the verb in past participle, you need to add verb to be. Okay? If you say they made the decisions, that means it's in past tense. Okay? You change active voice to present tense to active voice in past tense. So that is wrong. Okay?
Hmm.
The
So
tense
we have,
must the same. Okay, do we have another answer?
yeah, Lin Sup Teng.
Mm-hmm.
The decisions are made by them.
The decisions are made by them. Very good.
Yes,
That's
well
correct.
done.
Very good. Well
Afkar.
done. Good. Afkar.
Hmm.
Lisut Okay, very good. So, yeah, you need to change the the subject. They become the object, and then when they become object, you need to change them. Okay, so decisions become the subjects. Okay, put here. Okay, and you need to add verb to be in present tense because the sentence is in present tense, and change the main verb to past participle. Remember, in passive voice, you must add verb to be or verb to have. Depends on the tenses. Okay? And then you need to change the subjects. Go to at the end of the sentence and the object become the subject. Bring the object here to the beginning of the sentence. Then it's become passive voice. Okay? Do we
Oh,
have
we have a
any
question.
question?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
from Nisha. Teacher, if we change are to were,
Oh, we cannot change are to were in this sentence because the active voice is in present. So you must remain. The tenses must remain. If the sentence in present, so you cannot use were. You must use are. Okay? If the sentence is past, then you change to were. Okay? You need to look back at the table in the previous slide. Okay? Next, okay, number 2. A postman gives the letters. Okay, so you see here the verb, the main verb here is gives. Gives means the sentence is in present tense. Okay, present tense. So, what is the passive voice for this sentence? Okay, write down the passive voice for this sentence. A postman gives the letters. Okay, bring the object to front, bring the subject to the end. Okay, do we have answers?
okay, still waiting because they need to type in full sentence, right?
Yeah, it takes time, yes.
All right, all right. Okay, we have answers coming in from Lee Chun Hao and Chitra Chitra. The
Mm-hmm.
letters are given by the postman.
Hmm.
Okay, then this one, Lee Chun Hao. The letters was given by a postman. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
maybe we can read from Khairul Fitri. The
Okay, one
letters
more.
are given by a postman, but the postman
Hmm.
is in plural. A postman,
Good.
that's MEN is plural form.
Yeah.
Okay, Nisha. The letter
Mm-hmm.
are given by a postman. Ah,
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you forgot S in the letters. Okay, Nisha. Okay, so this is the answer. The letters are given by a postman. Okay. So are is correct because letters here is in plural. Okay, so we use are because this sentence is in present tense. Okay, so don't change to the, don't change man to man. Okay, follow the sentence, only change this. Okay, are given. Don't change to the. Okay, because it's a. Right. Okay, so the correct answer is the letters are given by a postman. Okay, next, number 3. Okay, you almost got it. Okay, let's try number 3. My mother is cleaning the room. Okay, look at the verb here there. Is cleaning. Okay, identify. This sentence is in present continuous. Okay, so the rules when we want to change active voice in present continuous to passive voice, what should we add? The formation of the sentence. Okay, so my mother is cleaning the room. Okay, so
Cikgu Aishah, while waiting for the answers from the student, there's one question here from Nisha.
mm-hmm.
Teacher, may I ask if we miss one mistake or wrong spelling, it means that we don't have a mark? I'm not sure. Uh, in examination, I'm not sure if she is referring to exam mark or what.
Oh yeah, because if if you write wrong, that means it's wrong lah. So you don't have a mark lah.
Hmm.
Especially if in transformation
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
question. So
Um,
spelling is
information, that one.
mandatory.
Uh,
Trans
information transfer.
information transfer. Yes,
Yeah.
that in information
Must have
transfer.
the
Yeah, the spelling is
accurate
mandatory.
spelling.
Yep,
Mm,
mandatory. Must accurate. So
mm,
if not, you lose the mark. Okay, right? So
mm-mm.
number 3, we have answer for number 3. Remember, is cleaning is present continuous. So passive voice also must be in present continuous. You cannot change to
All right.
past tense or what?
Okay,
Soever.
we have from Afka. Afka, the
Okay.
room was cleaned by my mother. That
All
one
right,
is from
Afkar.
Afka.
All
Emily
right.
Shazni, the room
Mm-hmm.
is cleaned by my mother.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Kavya,
Mm-hmm.
the room is being cleaned by my mother.
Hmm.
Mm.
Okay, so we have
And
different answers.
Lin Suk Teng, the room is being cleaned by my mother.
Yes, okay, so let's see the answers. Yes, the room is being cleaned by my mother. Okay, because present continuous, so you need to add is and then plus being and then past participle. Okay, this is the formation, the form of what is called the structure for passive voice. Okay, so if continuous, add being. Remember, continuous add being after verb to be. Okay, next. Okay, number 4. The girl is writing a letter. Okay, same like number 3, is writing means in present continuous. Okay, okay, let's try this again. Hope you got this right. Remember, the girl is writing a letter. Okay, the girl is writing a letter. So what's the passive voice for this active voice? Do we have answers?
Still waiting.
Don't
all
change
right, all
a
right. We
letter
have
to the.
from Nisha. The letter is written by the girl. Huh. And then we have it's still coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. From Vijay Varma. The
Mm-hmm.
girl was writing a letter.
Hmm.
Lee Chun Hao, a letter is being written by the girl.
Mm-hmm.
Lin Suk Teng, a letter is being written by the girl.
Okay, so good job, Lee Junhao and Lee Suk Ting. Your answer is correct. A letter is being written by the girl. Okay, remember, continuous, you must add being. Cannot just a letter is written by the girl. Is written, if you leave out being, that means that this sentence is in present tense. Okay, a letter is being written means in continuous. Okay, remember, that's the rule. Okay, okay. Number 5. Try again. Let's try again. So make sure that all of you get it's all correct. Okay. Gerald has washed the car. Gerald has washed the car. So this sentence has. So has is present perfect. Okay. So in present perfect, what should we add in passive voice other than the has? Okay, what is the passive voice for this?
Okay. From Vijay Varma,
Mm-hmm.
Gerald has been washed the car. Okay, maybe other answer from Lee Chun Hao. The car has washes by Gerald. Okay, next. Nur Shahida, the car has been washed by Gerald.
Hmm.
Okay, maybe we have another two, maybe another two. Sarah Nur Adriana, the
Mm-hmm.
car had been washed by Gerald. Okay,
All
one
right.
more.
So one more. Okay.
He Suru, the car has been washed by Gerald.
Okay. So because it's in present perfect, it's become like this. The car has been washed. Been washed. Okay. By Gerald. So for present perfect, we add been. Okay. Been. Been. So has remained. Has remained. If it's has. So if in active voice has, so you need to remain has. Okay. And then you add been. And then you write the past participle for washed by giraffe. So the car has been washed by giraffe. You cannot use being because being is for continuous, right? You must differentiate being and being. Okay. Okay. This is simple. Number 6. Siti gave Ali a pen. Siti gave Ali a pen. So gave. This is in past tense. Okay. Past tense. Okay. So what is the passive voice for this active voice in past tense? Okay. Type your answer. Shafiqah, right? The car had washed. It's wrong. The car had washed by Gerard. The car has been washed by Gerard. Okay? Okay, what's the answer for number 6?
Okay.
All right?
Okay. We have answers already.
Mm-hmm.
Lee Chun Hao. A
Mhm.
pen was given by Siti.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
How about others?
Okay, I
Okay,
see.
Muhammad Khairul Fitri. Ali, a pen was given by Siti.
Yep.
All right.
Ali,
Okay,
a pen was given by Siti.
from Kavya. A
Mm-hmm.
pen was given by Siti to
Mm-hmm.
Ali.
Mm-hmm.
So we have different answers. Maybe another
Okay.
two. We read another two.
Okay. Oh,
From
another
Afka.
one.
Okay,
Okay,
another one.
Afka.
Okay,
Yeah.
Afka. A pen being given by Siti to Ali.
A pen be given. A pen
Yeah, and
being
Sarah.
a pen being given by Siti to Ali.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see the correct answer. A pen was given to Ali by Siti. Okay, a
Mhm.
pen was given to Ali by Siti. Okay,
All right.
all
Okay,
right.
Cikgu Aishah. Maybe it's
Okay.
time to share the last code.
Yeah, it's almost the end of the
Yeah.
class, right? It's already
Yeah.
10:27. Okay, so let me
Last
share the
code.
last code. Okay, the last code. It's number 2. Number 2. Okay, the last code for tonight code is 2. Number 2. Okay, so I think last question.
Okay,
Okay,
last
last
question.
question. Okay, last question. Okay, change the active voice into passive voice. The girls caught the rabbit. The girls caught the rabbit. Okay, this also in past tense. So past tense, you must add. Okay, look at the rabbit. Is it singular or plural? And then you must add was or were. Okay, after the rabbit, and then you change caught to past participle. Okay, it's in
All right.
past tense. It's in past tense. So you know you need to use past tense. Okay. Okay. What's the
Okay.
answer?
Sanzia. The rabbit
Mm-hmm.
is caught by the girls. Okay, and Muhammad Nisha. The rabbit was caught by the girls. And last one, Muhammad Khairul Fitri. The rabbit was caught by the girls.
Yep. Yes. Okay, the rabbit.
Yay.
Okay, it's the rabbit. Okay, this is my mistake. The rabbit was caught by the girls. Yay! I can see
All
that Nisha
right.
finally
Well
give the
done.
correct answer. Well done. Well done. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so the rabbit was caught by the girls. Okay, so I think that's all for tonight. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining this class, and I hope you will understand how to change active voice to passive voice. Okay, if you still don't understand, rewatch this video. Make sure you know all the rules. Okay, so thank you again.
All
Back
right.
to you.
Okay. Thank you, Cikgu Aishah. So, dear viewers, we have completed today's session. We have learned a lot from Cikgu Aishah about the active and passive voice. So, congratulations to those who are able to follow our session till the end. Thank you very much to Cikgu Aishah for the interesting lesson. And before we give you the certificate link, remember to click the subscribe and the bell button if you haven't done it earlier. This is to show your appreciation to your teacher for giving a free lesson for today. Do support us so that we can create more beneficial contents for our channels. Once again, I would like to remind you that you need to fill in the certificate link using your eDidik account only. The link will only be active for 30 minutes only, and do fill in the form with the correct spelling. You are also invited to join the eDidik Junior Telegram. If you want more information, you may go to www.academyyoutuber.com. We would also like to take this opportunity to invite all of you to support our special segment. Okay, special segment, IU Spelling Bee live on our YouTube channels. Okay, on our YouTube channel, Teachers Lively, Teacher Aishah's channel,
Madam Gan.
Educator OmniTube's channel. Okay, every Friday, 12:30 p.m. Right? So, great appreciation again to Cikgu Aishah, Madam Gan, and Cikgu Shirley for today's class. I think that's all for now, and we will see you in another lesson. So, thank you and goodbye everybody.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Berita baik untuk semua. Kini Akademi YouTuber memperkenalkan sistem mata gancaran kredit AYU untuk dikumpul. Jom ikuti kelas tuition live AYU untuk mengumpul kredit AYU dan berpeluang menebus hadiah-hadiah yang menarik. Hadiah bernilai lebih RM10,000 disediakan secara percuma untuk pelajar seluruh Malaysia. Apa tunggu lagi? Tebus ganjaran hebat ini sekarang. Layari www.academyyoutuber.com untuk maklumat lanjut.
Dibawakan kepada anda oleh Akademi YouTuber.